your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word CAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. Remember.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. Browns, of course, last season, the Cavs beat the Magic in the playoffs. It was their first series win without LeBron going back to 1993, which is just mind-boggling. They're set up well, it seems, for the first time in a long time. What do you think?
They have so much young all-star talent in Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It's been hard to build without LeBron James in the mix in Cleveland, but you have to give this Cavs front office a lot of credit. They've done a great job for setting up for right now.
Darius Garland.
They've made bold trades, especially to bring in Jarrett Allen and Donovan Mitchell. They're set up well for the future.
I know they got a new coach, so it'll be very interesting. Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Now here is Pirtle. Excellent D there from Allen. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Allen. Over MP. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Garland.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Here's Quickly. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Outside Garland. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's MP. Covered by Mitchell. MP, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think you know why. Not a high percentage look.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do. Like this path, I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen, that's good.
Right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Cleveland, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Here's Mobley after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Mobley kicks to Garland. Clock at 4. Allen a screen on quickly. The second chance effort for 3. Mitchell. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're anything that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Here's Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Mobley.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Fires from deep. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Garland against Quickly. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Pass to Mobley. Garland against Barrett. Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
2 fancy points there from Scotty Barnes. Beam me up from the floater.
And here is Garland. He's got 5. Takes the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Sean.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility and physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. A moment now to check out some numbers for Darius Garland.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
On defense, Toronto trailing by 2. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the win.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. For 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Down low, here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass.
Mitchell bursting through inside, so difficult to contain with Mitchell's on the attack.
Now, Quickly. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota. Outside, Barrett. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about Pirtle, the Austrian Hammer?
Here's Mitchell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy. Cavaliers making a switch here. Earl's checked in. Shams, you've been around the end. Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Mitchell, and stolen by MP. And it's Barrett penetrating. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Quickly against Garland. That shot no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Now, here's Strus. Right side, Garland. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. All the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every encounter.
It's just fascinating. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle's got a high defensive IQ, great awareness, which is why he's able to block and alter so many shots.
And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get
At the
away
line
with
for your
there.
Cavaliers.
Pretty clear.
That's just over the top.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Okeke subbed in for Wade. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors.
2 minutes.
Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Allen, a screen on quickly. Connects from three-point range. Garland's got 16 points.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Over to the wing. Top of the key quickly. Barnes looking around. Launches a three. Carries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
And matching the three from the other end, Barnes giving no ground.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
What are you looking at your phone? Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he said.
You can't work as hard as Shams does for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
For three, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Barrett against Strus. Count that one.
R.J. Barrett.
Garland with it. 16 points for him. And the layup is good.
Darius Garland.
Garland's got 18 points in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's the end of the
Darius
first
Garland
half.
has
With the
been
score,
leading the charge
your
for the
Cavaliers.
Cavaliers. He is a puppet into the distance, making a difference in long range in this one. We come back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice app.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference. Thanks for spending half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. MP sets the screen for Barrett. Cans the shot with nobody near him. 10 points for him.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
To the inside. Shot's good by Mitchell. And that's 15 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The 3 from Barnes. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Garland. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Barnes screen on Garland. Here's quickly. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. To the middle. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Quickly against Garland. And he drives in. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barrett with the ball.
Charging foul call
And Allen
on
picks him up defensively.
R.J. Barrett.
And the call will be
His second
against R.J.
personal.
Barrett.
First
That's
team
foul
foul.
number 2 for him. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the paint, here's Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. That 3 off the mark. Raptors trail by 12. To end the cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. We love him, Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brady seems like the ideal wing.
There's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The shot's good.
Darius Garland.
Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. A 12-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. It'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Outside Garland. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
His first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Barrett against Strus. Good on that
R.J.
shot.
Barrett.
And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Barrett. Quickly against Garland. Shot clock at 6. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Darius Garland.
Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's Barrett. To the inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
You give Barnes any kind of opening, he's going to attack that rim.
Cleveland leading by 10. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
Nice work
At
to
the
get
line
it
for
inside
Cleveland.
and
Tyson.
block contact.
And he
Taking
can't get the
2
first
shots.
one. And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 11. On the wing, Barnes. Barrett against Strus. Barrett, no good. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Giving up some inches inside, but makes up for the aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. Barnes can't get it to fall.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
With the
And a ball can score. Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Here's Quickly.
Emmanuel
Basket is
Quickly.
good. The assist
Assisted
from
by
Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Quickly's got 12.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Quickly against Garland. Pass to Allen. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Raptors trail by 11. Quickly the pass to MP. Now Barnes. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Yeah, and Scotty Barnes has no hesitation in the way he's going about scoring the ball.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland from downtown. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight home for the team. He gets it in there. Garland's got 26 points.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
And Darko calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup for the Cavaliers. Playing just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His second.
It's on Jared Allen.
You got to be careful how you guard MP. He's a magnet for that kind of contact.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
So for Toronto right now, MP out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Boucher in at the 4. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Quickly. Inside. Pass to Boucher. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Here's Strus. Back to Merrill. And the shot goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pirtle with the ball. Pass to Barrett. With the floater, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Raptors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. And here is Mitchell. Allen outside. Pass to Merrill. Wound up there for Allen. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break, Toronto. Barrett kicks to Quickly. Six on the shot clock. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do, get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
Merrill passes to Mitchell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now Quickly. Oh, they get it back. The kick out to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Here's the teardrop. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Okoro. Allen with the ball. Here's Merrill. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by MP.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell. Willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Offensive approach has been going there so far for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Strus. Over Barrett. MP grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
That gives them the lead. And it's a three-point Toronto lead.
Watch out now that he's got his first three of the half. There might be more in store.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Allen a screen on Quickly. Garland right through the center that time. All net. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter. The Raptors shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. And here's Barrett. Pass to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pulls up. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Holds it up there for Mobley. And stolen by Barnes. Here's MP. What a move, MP.
Oh, these are the moments MP wants, proving he's capable of handling the pressure.
Pass to Mobley. Over Barnes. And the baseline jumper, no good. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Barrett. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Allen a screen on Barnes. Mobley kicks to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. The Raptors shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Barrett. Now Quickly. And here's MP for 3. Garland with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mobley a screen on MP. A clear look for Mitchell. Grabs the rebound again.
Cleveland foul.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe
At the
he's
line for
tied
the
the team
Raptors,
record for most
Emmanuel
rebounds in a
Quickly.
game? I mean, this
shots.
is unbelievable. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The offensive rebound, and so they foul intentionally.
Darius Garland, his second. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty
It's the
Barnes,
first, and that makes it a
taking 2
7-point
shots.
lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 8. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Garland from deep three-point land and rebounds again.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile one.
Great win tonight, MP.